Hi, my name's Theresa Williams, and you're listening to KTWH-LP 99.5 FM in Two Harbors, Minnesota, also streaming at ktwh.org. All right, well, as I said, I am Theresa Williams, and I am a former Friday night Beat Farm host at KTWH, so it's great to be here in the studio again. I'll be playing some of my original songs for you today and answering some questions to help you get to know me just a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get started. The first question is, what style or genre do you describe your music as? Well, I call it Americana because I read somewhere that Americana is a mix of folk, rock, and country, and that kind of sums up the feel of all the music that I play, whether it be covers or my originals. What is your creative process like? Well, I don't really follow a certain way of doing it every time that I write a song. I have words, phrases, chord progressions, just whatever kind of comes to mind that kind of catches my attention. And I do jot down a lot of notes. Try playing songs at different speeds sometimes just to see where that takes me. Another way that I come up with some of my material is from reading articles. And actually, these couple of songs I'm going to do here, both were written from reading articles. And the first one is called Not Exactly Homeless, and it's the story of a woman in New York City who was homeless. And the story really grabbed my attention. So I thought that I should write a song about it. It was pretty sad, and the song is actually a little sad too, but anyway, here we go. She sat on a sidewalk grate at 46th and Park. The rising steam kept her warm. She won't accept no help. She said, I'm functioning very well. And she rides the subway for shelter from the storm. She said, not exactly homeless. I'm stranded with no address, wandering in an unstable state that you might call sad at best. It all started when she lost her mother, and now it's come to this. All that she's got left, the one she loved the best, are cards and letters with a lipstick kiss. She said, not exactly homeless. I'm stranded with no address, wandering in an unstable state that you might call sad at best. Friends tried to help in times of crisis. No one wanted her to end up like this, but paranoia broke her gentle heart, and she died on a bench in the park. She said, I'm not not exactly homeless. I'm stranded with no address, wandering in an unstable state that you might call sad at best. All right, and this next one is way totally in the other direction, but still from an article that I read. Oddly enough, about severed feet washing up on the shores of northern Washington State and British Columbia. And when I wrote this song, it all came out kind of fast, but boy, when I tried to sing it, I couldn't make it through the chorus even without laughing. So I can do that now, though. So here we go. This one's called Feet. Walking by the ocean blue, on the beach I found a shoe. I picked it up to have a look. Inside the shoe I found a foot. I called the police. They said that's the third one this week. Washed in by the tide, a tennis shoe with a foot inside. It's not the first one to be found. I bet there's plenty more around. Joints disarticulate when soaked in the ocean, washing up on the sailor's shore, at the mercy of the wind and the water's motion. Feet washing up on the sailor's shore. First one was found in 2007. Feet washing up on the sailor's shore. They found 6 more by 2011. Feet washing up on the sailor's shore. Number 6 went with number 4. They just keep finding more. Washed in by the tide, a tennis shoe with a foot inside. It's not the first one to be found. I bet there's plenty more around. Here by accident, feet washing up on the sailor's shore. I wonder where the rest of the body went. Feet washing up on the sailor's shore. Word got out to the local news. Feet washing up on the sailor's shore. Now everybody's finding tennis shoes. Feet washing up on the sailor's shore. Number 8 went with number 10. Now they're matched, said again. Washed in by the tide, a tennis shoe with a foot inside. It's not the first one to be found. I bet there's plenty more around. All right. And you could Google that article. That's very interesting. Okay, so a couple more questions now. If and when you're not playing solo, who do you play with? I have a friend, Victoria Masham, who I sometimes do shows with. She and I are the Very Mysterious part of Marquee Mark and the Very Mysterious, which is a band that I was in for about 9 years. So it's fun to do a show with her once in a while. We have pretty good harmony together, and that's always a lot of fun to be doing the harmony singing. I just love that. Okay, here's a good one. Have you ever felt like music saved your life or helped keeps you sane? Yes, absolutely, all the time. I feel like there are songs out there that speak to us in our lives when we need to hear certain things. They can either lift us up or help us wallow in our pity if that's what we're wanting to do at the time. Kind of makes you feel like no matter what you're feeling, there's a piece of music that can help you live that part of your life or brings you back to that part of your life. And this next song is kind of about songs like that. And I debuted this song about 2 years ago on the Beat Farm here. And it's called This Is My Song. Everybody's got a song that helps them feel strong, makes you stand and fight when this world has run you through. A gentle guiding light, a little comfort in the night, a sort of quiet prayer when you're coming unglued. This is my song, and I wrote it for you. We all have a song that brings some feelings through, floating on air, more blue than blue. This is my song, and I wrote it for you. It helps you celebrate when things are going great. You're feeling like a winner, there's nothing you can't do. When you're feeling stressed, or when you know you're blessed, no matter where you're living, that song is there for you. This is my song, and I wrote it for you. We all have a song that brings some feelings through, floating on air, or bluer than blue. This is my song, and I wrote it for you. Music is a piece of art. It goes in the ears and straight to the heart. This is my song, and I wrote it for you. We all have a song that brings some feelings through, floating on air, or bluer than blue. This is my song, and I wrote it for you. All right, at this point, I would just like to let you know how you can follow me on social media. And that's going to be on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. If you look up acoustic artist Theresa Williams, you will find me there. And I also have a website, which is theresawilliamsmusic.com. So plenty of places to find me there. I've got some fun music videos that I made, which are ridiculous, especially the feet one, on YouTube. So check those out. Okay, another question. Which famous musicians do you admire? Well, there are many that I admire, but the ones that kind of have the biggest influence on me regarding my songwriting and the way I play and the way I sing are Kim Ritchie, Trisha Yearwood, and Melissa Etheridge. All very super talented ladies, and I look up to them. I kind of try and take cues from them for my style of writing too, but the next song I'm going to do here doesn't really follow what they would do, because I get kind of silly sometimes in my songwriting. And, well, this one's called In My Dreams, and it has actually become known now as the Bubblegum Kazoo Song. Everything's all right where I go at night. I bought a bubblegum kazoo from a man in a striped suit. It's the kind of thing I do in my dreams. I live under a waterfall, painting pictures on the wall. I see inside of my crystal ball in my dreams, in my dreams. Everything's all right where I go at night. I bought a bubblegum kazoo from a man in a striped suit. It's the kind of thing I do in my dreams. Picking up food at the grocery store, meeting up with a dinosaur. Sometimes I'm singing through the crack in the door in my dreams, in my dreams. Everything's all right where I go at night. I bought a bubblegum kazoo from a man in a striped suit. It's the kind of thing I do in my dreams. Sitting in the sunshine down in Tennessee, cruising on my yacht and drinking pink Chablis. You would not believe all the cool stuff I see in my dreams, in my dreams. Everything's all right where I go at night. I bought a bubblegum kazoo from a man in a striped suit. It's the kind of thing I do in my dreams. In my dreams, in my dreams, in my dreams. All right, and the last question, what is the best advice you've ever been given? And that is smile. Smile, smile. It helps. All right, as far as what's ahead in my schedule, once it's safe, I will be going back to hosting open mic once a month again and playing a show here or there. I still will be doing some Facebook Live and getting some more videos on YouTube. So thanks for listening, everybody. Really appreciate it.
You have one more in your repertoire that you can just sort of
Do you want short song, long song?
make it a short song.
All right.
That's probably
I'll play my shortest one that I have.
okay.
It's just over 2 minutes, I think.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay, this one is called Jimmy's Place. There's a little diner on the way out of town. The coffee's weak and the place is running down. The paint is peeling, it's a dirty old shack. And Jimmy does his business from a table in the back. He's got a nervous tick and sloppy clothes, slick back hair and an earring in his nose. Whatever you want, he's got one of those, or he can get it for you from some people he knows. Cookie's been working at the diner most of her life. Someday Jimmy's gonna make her his wife. He says, come on over, baby, give me a kiss. Smiles slyly and says, let me give you a tip. He's got a nervous tick and sloppy clothes, slick back hair and an earring in his nose. Whatever you want, he's got one of those, or he can get it for you from some people he knows.